Hello, my name is Clerice, and welcome to another episode of Views from Bridge. Today, it is my pleasure, my honor to introduce to you my colleague, my sister, Miss Shanyelle Young, our Realtor of the Year for 2023. And of course, my beautiful co-host, Miss Deanna Crooks. Will be tag teaming today on this interview. So Shanyelle, welcome. It's a pleasure and congratulations.
Thank you, ladies, for having me.
Congrats, Shan.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so I'd just like to start with asking what inspired you or who inspired you to join real estate, to get into the industry?
Well, I started my journey into this business as a stay-at-home mom. I had my last child in, I think, 1999, and
she's not telling her age. See?
No, we won't go into the age. But when he turned 2, I felt like it was time, my other kids were older, it was time to go back to work. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was watching TV one day and I saw this woman and she looked really glamorous and she was a realtor on TV. And I said, that looks like a pretty glamorous job and it's something that I could do to still maintain my status as room mom, PTO, all of that. It seemed very flexible. So I called my realtor who had helped me and my husband purchase our house, and that happened to be one of my sisters, Leslie Hammond. So she said, oh my gosh, I'll get you started. She helped me so much. She trained me. I joined her company. I was there for about 14, 15 years, and then I started my own agency, I think 2017.
Wow. And I'm sure you learned very early that it's not as glamorous as it seems.
Oh no, my first foray into the snow with my $200 suede boots shut that down very quickly.
Yeah.
They were ruined within an hour. Yeah.
So can you tell us just a little about your journey as a realtor? I know you started off, but just share some of the good, the bad, any memorable experiences that you had?
Apart from the boots.
Yeah, aside from the boots, yes, that was devastating to me, by the way. But no, I think the biggest excitement for me has been starting my own agency and having the ability to have a team of about 13 women who really show up every day to empower each other and to lift each other up, support each other. I think that has been my biggest blessing, and I cannot say it enough. My biggest blessing within my career, but I can't say it enough how much we are a family here. Yeah. So that makes me really, really proud.
And proud you should be, because, I'm sure, they probably look at you as the great mentor, and broker that you are to lead them and show them, the ways of our industry. So I'm sure they are proud to have you as their broker.
Thank you. I hope they are. I hope I make them proud. They make me proud, and I always do my best to represent them. Yeah.
Right. So Shanyelle, if you had to do it all over again from scratch, I know you came from being a stay-at-home mom to your foray into the industry, but if you had to do it all over again, would you still have chosen this industry? I know you spoke about the flexibility of the schedule.
It's not flexible.
It's not flexible at all.
On TV, it looks flexible and
glamorous. Yeah. Would you have still made the same
Absolutely.
decisions?
I absolutely love this industry. I love what real estate does. I talked about my team and our camaraderie, but I also love what we do for our clients. Yeah. Like, I have the absolute best clients in the world. I know you guys think you do, but I really do. It's just so amazing when I can get them in homes, when, they can upgrade their homes. Now I'm at a point, scary and sadly, that I'm putting their kids in homes. So this is like a minute to, you were 5 years old when now you have it. So that's been crazy to me. The other thing that this industry has afforded me is a platform. And that would be a platform to have a louder voice and cast a wider net on things that are important to me and important to the community. So really just having more of a voice to give back to the community. And I've been able to use my agency, my company, as a vehicle for that. So for instance, we've done, last spring we did a prom drive where we gave away over 100 prom gowns to needy students. We've done, every year we do food drives, we do school supply drives to support our teachers in the community. We do a whole bunch of that. I mean, I could go on and on. So that has been really important to me. And then just being on the different boards, the Greater Hartford Association of Realtors, being on the Connecticut Realtor Association, being on the National Realtor Association has also given me an even larger platform to put things that I think are important to our community more to the forefront. So this, I wouldn't change a thing about where I am and what I've done. So I'm just very grateful, really happy to be here.
The industry that you're in, you have that platform. Our industry affects so many other industries, and it drives our economy because it's at the heart of a lot of transfer of wealth.
Absolutely. Empowering for us.
Yes, very.
Yeah.
And I think that's why you are so deserving of this title. It's because a lot of people think it just stops at selling, right? Selling and, you go home, but you really are in the community.
Yes.
You really do take time to pour back into your clients, your customers, and the community that you serve. So that's one of the reasons that we're sitting here with you. So thank you again for that.
Thank you.
Can you just share with us some qualities that you believe are important to succeed in this industry?
Well, to succeed with any kind of longevity, I feel like you have to be honest. You have to have integrity. They are here because they put their trust in you.
Yes.
So we need to make sure that we are representing our clients to the best that we can. When you take care of people and you build relationships, all of the other stuff is going to come in terms of training and all of that and knowing and learning the craft and all of that. But when you really build long-term relationships with your clients and strong relationships, I think that carries us through.
So can you tell us, because you didn't just get here overnight. Like you said, you have a longevity in this business, quite a few number of years. You also are very involved in the association on a whole. Can you just share with our agents out there the importance of really getting involved in the association and having that voice?
Yes. So for me, that is imperative, because I've never wanted to be one to complain about issues or want to make changes in the background. You have to come to the forefront and have a seat at the table to make any kind of impactful changes. So I care about this industry. I care about my colleagues. I care about my fellow realtors, my fellow brokers. And I want this, and I care about my clients, our clients, and I care about our community. So I want everyone to succeed. And real estate, as Deanna says, drives so much of this community and generational wealth, the economy. We foster so much with other economies that depend on us. So I want this to be the best industry that it can be. And the only way to do that is to get involved. There's so many things that happen, and I hear it all the time. Well, why are we doing this? Why are the realtor? Why do we have this bill? Why do we do this? Listen, stop complaining, get involved. You have to do something. So it has just been, and then I've built amazing relationships. If I have a question about real estate, I can call any one of you. I have other people that I can call that have supported me, and I support them. So it's multifaceted. I could just go on and on, but it is so important to get involved.
Okay, awesome. So I hear you talking about your impact in the industry, your care, your level of care, and I think it's your level of care that has brought you to this point where you've been named Greater Hartford Association Realtors Realtor of the Year. And I see that I knowing you and having myself been mentored by you, I know that you don't do things with an expectation to get back. You know, you made all those masks during COVID at your own cost, which you gave away for free. You are involved in so many other organizations and associations, but you were just doing this because of your level of care. Now that others have recognized the impact that you've made and awarded you this honor, how does it feel for you to finally have such a recognition? Knowing that you didn't do it because of the recognition, but now you have this recognition, how does it feel? You know, what kind of support have you been getting since people heard about it?
I think that has been the biggest blessing of all of this, is all the calls and all the texts, emails. People showed up at my office with flowers, just saying congratulations. We've seen your hard work over the years. So that has been the biggest blessing for me. What I hope it will do for others is inspire them to get more involved. You know, whether it's with our association, Greater Hartford Association, or the community. You know, do something, whether it's on a statewide, you know, I do things nationally, that has been pretty impactful. So I think that, you know, I hope that's what my hope that this designation will do. And I do want to take a minute to thank all my colleagues, all of those who voted for me to get this award. I am truly honored, truly humbled, and it is a blessing. So thank you very much.
Awesome, and you are, like I said, I can't say it enough. You are truly deserving.
Oh, they love
Enjoy
me.
it.
They're biased. You all are biased.
We do love her. You know, but yeah, enjoy it. We are proud of you. Keep doing what you do. Keep
Thank
showing
you so
up because it works. And for you agents out there, you know, this is the example to follow. Truly, it's a great example to follow, that you too can be sitting here at some point in your career. So
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm going to wrap up our segment with just a few words of advice from Shanyelle for newer realtors or people who are considering getting into the real estate industry, or people who are currently in the business.
So I would say, first thing, I always tell people, shadow someone before you even take the class. Shadow someone to make sure this is what you want to do. As I stated earlier, I thought this was very flexible, which it is to a certain extent. I thought it was glamorous, which it is to a certain extent. But I had someone here yesterday shadowing me from high school. That's how early on she wanted to decide. But I've had many people shadow me in my daily work schedule to see if they want to be realtors, and 2 people decided after shadowing me they do not want to be realtors, and they couldn't thank me enough for saving them the $700, $500 for the class. So that is what I would say. Find someone and spend the day with them, not just like on the phone. Go out, do a home inspection in 30-degree weather. Go get yelled at by a seller when you're showing a house. Go get bit by a dog when you're showing a house. No, I'm kidding. I did get bit though.
Oh, no.
But, you know, find out if this is what you want to do. Secondly, align yourself with a great broker. And, you know, people come to me all the time after they've already started this industry as a new realtor with a brokerage and they don't like it. And I always encourage them to don't be one of those broker hoppers, you know. Really do your research before. There's, you know, people get so excited, oh, they want me to work with them. No, you need to do your due diligence as a new realtor and interview your broker. Find out their fees. Find out their commission split. Find out, most importantly, what kind of training they will be doing and who will be responsible for training you. So I think those 2 things, shadowing aligning yourself with a good brokerage, and also having a good mentor. And your mentor does not have to be in your office. So I think those three things will get you started. And then of course there's really studying the craft of real estate, marketing. Like our main job really every day is to market. Like that should be half of our day.
Yes.
So that's what I tell my realtors all the time. But you know, I think those will get you going. That will get you started. So
thank you, Shanyelle, for imparting these words of wisdom. I hope all listening out there have been able to get a few nuggets, as my friend Barbara likes to say. That's her catchword, nuggets of wisdom from our discussion today. And thank you for joining us. This has been another episode of Views from Bridge with our guest, Shanyelle Young, or Realtor of the Year at the Greater Hartford Association of Realtors, and my co-host, Barbara Clerice. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions or you'd like to send any comments, feel free to email us at gar@garonline.com. Thank you.